Welcome, I'm Maddie Makes, and today we are going to clean and polish the Kromski Symphony Spinning Wheel. So now that we have the wheel on the table, we're going to give her a once over because I don't know if you can see all the floof and there's like, yeah, and the whatever that dark spot is. I don't know what that is. So we're gonna go give her a clean in. I grabbed out an old shirt. I had a friend that made a lot of t-shirt yarn, and I got the tops of the shirts. All she used was the bases. So sorry, Hawaii, we're going to chop you up and use you as rags, but you're getting use, so we're all good. Just gonna start with dusting her all off. And taking her apart. Yeah, okay, seems slightly scary. There's videos on how to put them back together, so I'm not worried. Take off floof. Take off open. There are 3 whorls. I'll have to go get the other one, but you can even see in the back where it's wearing off. So we gotta fix that. 1, 2, and there's one upstairs. I have a whole other bobbin assembly I didn't grab. There's another bobbin. I took this piece off. You can see how long it's been on there. The difference in color. I'm gonna work at taking this piece. Ooh, that needs to be dusted. And see how, here, I'll just let that there. How this goes together. Give it the tension it needs for the double drive. Isn't that pretty? That almost looks like a honeycomb in there. So very waxy. So this will be really good for it. Then we'll get that piece off. This piece is actually getting a little sticky. And then we'll work on taking like a little bit pins out and these off so we get the drive bend all the way off. And these actually break down to these pieces come out. We need to untie those. I don't know if I'll take those all the way off, but I'll loosen them up. Definitely be able to wrap, get the foot pedals totally clean. And this little piece in the middle. We'll see how far I can take it down. I'll be back in a bit. All right, so I pulled the pins and pulled the top pieces off. They look like chess pieces. They're so cute. So yeah, those are right there. Now I'm just gonna take this whole wheel assembly off. The whole wheel just pops right up. And then I'll worry about, it's 2 friends in the back, so I'll have to address that. Well, look how dusty she is. Oh, she's so dusty. Well, okay. So I have to untie these. So I untied it from here and it popped down here. And now I was hoping you could help me do this part since I can't really see underneath. I can't really see underneath. I think this is a surgeon's knot. Does it look like a surgeon's knot to you? Just looks dark, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure how to get much more light under here. Part of me just wants to cut it off, but not the conservation part. And I want to clean the whole wheel, and I can't clean the whole wheel. I can't get to the whole wheel. Okay, so this goes this way. You can see which way it's going. Just can't pull it. Yeah, I just can't see it good enough to pull it. So dusty. Okay, yeah, you're getting filthy. Well, everything is a part that can be a part. These guys are bolted in. I really don't want to pull them out. I did notice there's wear on this one. See, there's wear right here. So, not sure what's happening there. Definitely need to hydrate that spot. I got these all out. The wheel is down here. I even took some screws out that I probably didn't need to take out, but you know, I like taking things apart. If you've seen some of my other videos, you realize I like taking things apart. Check out the 100-year-old sock knitting machine video up there. Up there. I got my finger dirty. But no, up there. And I'm going to see if the Beeswax cleaning and hydrating rub is ready. Then I will clean all this and get it all going. This is just, I didn't realize how much stuff was with this wheel. It's like, whoa. Okay, there's the wheel, right? There's the Lazy Kate. Just in pieces, but this is part of the wheel. This is the Lazy Kate. It's the metal. That's the Lazy Kate. I have 5 regular bobbins, one jumbo bobbin, jumbo flyer. So the flyer's from Nitty Naughty. And I got the stool, which you don't see the stool that often because this is almost like a right angle and it hurts my legs. So I want to see if we can Dremel this down or sandpaper it down a little bit because it's quite a sharp cut. It's like they made a round bench top and just cut it in half and went, nope, we're good. It's sanded, we're fine. So I don't know. I want to see if the cream is ready. And I got everything ready to make a homemade wood cleaner and polish. Beeswax, olive oil, some castor oil, and some sandalwood oil just to make it smell good. Now, let's cook. Now here we have 25 grams of beeswax in a double boiler of sorts. I used a waste jar from a purchased jar of jelly and some chopsticks from our last fast food order. Now I am just heating this up on a medium-low heat until the beeswax is fully melted. Now after it's fully melted, I'm adding 75 grams of the castor oil and olive oil mixture and just a few drops of sandalwood oil to make it smell lovely. And I stirred it all up and poured it out into 4 wee containers and left it on the counter to cool. Hello, hello. You can see this is all apart. Oh, it turned out so lovely. There's one that was really full, so I think I'm going to hit that one first. So if you can see it. It's not really cute, but that one's like really full. And there was a little left in the jar, so I have that down here. And then we have the regs that we cut into. I'm gonna cut this one in half. It's a little big. It's the whole sleeve area. I'm going to start with this gross spot here and then work my way to nicer stuff. It's a little hard. Oh, I've got some out. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see a difference or not. Maybe I should have used coconut oil. It would have made it softer. All right, I'm working my way through the pieces, but this one was really dirty. So I thought I would show it getting cleaned up. And also I'm finding a lot of, see that on there? Stark stuff on the pieces. And I don't know if it's wax that is darkened over time or just some sort of crud. But my best friend has been a crochet hook because I can get it in the crevices. You see what I'm doing? Oh, here. Okay, go out here. And I just rub it against and I get all this goo. I don't use a size 5 that much, so we're okay. Yeah, this is the underside of that piece that holds the these pieces. It's the bottom part of this. It's the bottom part of this. Okay. So, haven't used too much. You already got the big pieces. Oh, see? Look, it's gonna look so good. Not that you're ever going to see this, because this is like going to be like on the machine. But there's really grossness on it. Try not to gouge the wood. If you need a flat scraper, I guess your thumbnail will have to do. I thought about using like Murphy oil soap to just clean it, but I don't want to damage it. Anyway, I even found like one of my spokes on the wheel itself, right, was cracking. So I definitely went over it a couple times, but only one of them. I mean, there's a lot of spokes there, but only one of them was having that issue. Look how cleaner that looks. So much better, and lost its stickiness too. So I'm going through the grooves. The grooves have gotten sticky and gross. And stuff's coming out. It's coming out pretty easy. So gross. This is very physical. I'm not gonna be able to polish it tonight too. It's taking too much out of me. So my apologies for this video being late. It's a lot of work. And I didn't have as many hours as normal to dedicate. It's so tired. I probably should have taken this part apart earlier, because there's like, the wood is getting damaged right here. And it kind of looks like gunk, but a lot of it I think is the wood's getting damaged too. As I clean them, I'm setting them to the side. Let's see if we can tell if I do these two, which are pretty much very similar. And this can be leather conditioner too, so this is good on the leather as well. And we'll see if this one looks better than that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over the leather, because everyone likes it. Oh, this is good leather polish. I'll show you in just a second. I'll show you. Basically, the leather's the same age. It's in similar condition. There's a chunk coming out. Come out, you. There. There's stuff. Okay. Haven't buffed it out or anything, but here, let's do side by sides. Polished, not polished. You can see the sheen on this one. Not so much on that one, but not totally different. If you look at the leather looks so much happier here. See how cracked and tired? So, yep, we're doing a good job. We're doing a job. Didn't take long to mix up the stuff either. Yeah, there's extra stuff in there. This is just so goobery. The other one didn't have any noticeable goobery, and this one has lots of goobery. So I'm just pulling it out. See? Now, I don't suggest doing this with a hook that you use. There's a dark spot. Let's see if I can buff it out. There's fur in the wax. Oh, it kind of came out. Try to torch it a little bit. You're just drinking it. It doesn't help that it's drier than normal here. We're on a long dry spell. We haven't had rain. Oh my gosh, I should look. I'll look it up. But it's been like a month, and that's totally not normal for this time of year in this area. Normally we just get rain almost every day. The guy who's building the deck is very happy that he's not getting rained on every day. And we already have deck boards going on, so yay, happy, happy. Come spring, I can be spinning on the back deck. This is for the jumbo flyer, the regular flyer, and this holds everything together. See See all the goo? You can see it. See it now. Where'd it come from? All right, this is going to be way too long for me to edit if I don't cut off now. So I'm going to finish scraping all this goober stuff out and finish cleaning up everything else. So I'll be back. Hello. It's the next day and the wax has been sitting on everything overnight, so I am super happy. I need to get the main wheelbase back up here, but I think I will take care of some of these smaller pieces, putting them back together and getting them moved off, you know, like the Lazy Kate and the stool and get them moved off to the side so I can get the wheel back up here. So let's start reconstructing. Now I think you have a decent view. I have 2 clean dry cloths, so I am just going to start by just rubbing things down and reconstructing. Now they don't feel like there's that much wax on them, so when I originally put it on I did not leave a ton, which I think is a good thing. Color is so much prettier. They're just shining. They're just shining. Okay, so for the Lazy Kates, just put these bars back. They're the same each way. And you can put glue in these and make them permanent, but I think with the wax it'll help. Now this guy, oh crap, okay, I left the rest of these upstairs, so I will go grab that because I just had a few to go and the hubby wanted some time, so I went and polished the rest of them while I was sitting on the couch, as one does. Okay. That's how these go on. And then this guy, well, I guess it does matter. Okay. Messed that one up. The hole needs to be next to the other one for the Scottish tension to work. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna hopefully set it where no one trips over it. No one mean me. Yeah. And I'm going to set this back up with the standard flyer. I'm just going to wipe down all the pieces. The most fun I think is just going to be to put it together. So wiping them back down, so much easier than actually putting the wax on them. The difference it made in the leather. The leather looks so good. I might go rub that on my shoes. A pair of boots that would love that. Dr. Martin's 21 holes. I know you never see me in shoes because I don't wear shoes in my house. Because I'm in the house. Why do I need to wear shoes? And I left the oil upstairs too. So then I need to figure out how to get these from slipping around, and I think I'm gonna have to put wood glue down them, which should work really well now that we waxed it. Now this next year I hope to use this flyer or this wheel more. This, yeah, so I can get different ratios to bring my ratio down to 1:1 that way. It'd be really fun. I use this one a lot with the regular flyer, and I use this one when I have the big flyer sometimes. But I guess if I want to do art yarns or something, the small one might be nice. Yeah, I don't think there was really any point in putting wax on the Nitty Naughty. I think it is sealed in something a little different. Those are all the screws that go on the base. I'm gonna pull this over so you can see what I'm doing. Come on up. I'm not really that worried about this. It sucked everything up. So it was pretty thirsty. I can just imagine what it'd be like if it was actually sitting next to a working fireplace instead of one that's broken. Okay, we got to figure out what's going on with this. Okay, that's just held on by tension. Okay. What I thought I could fix, I don't know how to fix. I don't think there is a fix for it. Making it tighter. But put the wheel back together, or the foot pads back on. There must be glue holding these together and the 4 screws. My husband sees this all apart down. He goes, I hope you remember how to put it back together. Love the vote of confidence. That was brilliant. Take things apart and put them back together. That's what I do. All 3 legs. There we are. Be a happy tripod. Okay. And I don't think I'll ever take these screws out again. I don't think there's any reason to. Let me get you a little closer so you can actually see what's going on here without getting too close, so you can actually see the wheel go on. Hopefully, Digi does not have a mind of his own. And you get everything done with this lower mechanism before I put the wheel back on. Oh, I need to go get the bucket. I will be right back. Bucket of goodness has been acquired. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know I have a fascination with buckets. It's okay. All the spools. Oh yeah, they feel a little sticky. Definitely wipe them down. This is what I was looking for. This pen. Need this. And it's for the polish. Still got tons left. Mind you, there's 3 more. And all I used was 25 grams of beeswax and 75 grams of oil. Castor and olive blend. Worked out really well. Very, very pleased. But no, I needed the little pin. Okay, so I've got the mask. This is where I need to remember what goes where. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we get these guys, which go here. So you see that those 2 go there. Just gonna help block out how this is supposed to look. The front of the wheel is that way. So that's, ideally you're sitting on this side. This is the back side. All right. I'm gonna put the wheel up and then I am going to wipe it down a little bit. So I got these guys wiped down, right? And I don't know why this one's loose. It's not a screw. Look over here, babe. Wow, it's got a mind of its own. This is gonna be intriguing. Whoa, dude. Dude, I don't like all that. Are you focusing on what you should be focusing on now? Kinda not really. Here, babe, here. There. Stay there. Okay, if it moves, it's the camera stand and not me. Stop. Okay, Digi, I'm going to turn your power off. Okay, the camera should be a little less opinionated now. Or I should say the camera stand because I unconnected it. So now you're just on basic video. Great, okay. I'm going to polish this when it gets up there. Trying to do it in my arms doesn't work. Make sure these 2 are lined up. Let's goes up and in. Yes. Actually, I don't mind if a little extra stays on the wheel itself, just not where the band's gonna run. Speaking of band, also the time to put the band on. This is a double drive band, so I need to make sure it's doubled. There's no weirdness going on. And one twist goes on. Okay. I got the drive band. You all way too close. So we need to get the drive band on the wheel. So I'm going to lift it back up and slide it through the back here. It's on. She's such a pretty wheel. Stay up there, honey. Stay up there. All right, now I already wiped these down. Should be fine. For our chest pieces. Oh, they're so cute. So the little chest piece goes in here. Square it up. Yep, I put it in right. Okay, and I just push it until a little bit comes out the back. And this way it won't come and get me while I'm down below tying the leather on. I don't want him to get caught around there. Oh, I should have grabbed my oil when I was up there. Anyway, after I get it all put back together, I'm going to do a real oiling of it. So anywhere metal meets metal, anywhere where there's rubbing, it gets oil. Which is so funny. Oil the heck out of your Kromski. Don't touch oil at all to a Spinolution. So each wheel has the special things that it needs. Kromski needs a lot of love. I did not oil the ties. Now that I realize how nice the oil was on the ties. There is still some oil on these old rags. I'm just gonna run them over this real quick. Pinch, pinch, go. And this other stain. And I'm going to do the back one first and then the front one. Well, I guess the back one to you. Can you see where I'm going? You seem way too high. So I have first one here. I don't know what this part is called. If anyone knows, put it in the thing. Put it in the comments below. Okay. I don't know parts of the wheel by all name. Okay, so I'm centering it and tying a knot. And it's okay not to know all the names. Let's see if there's anything wrong with that. And I don't want to over pull on the leather because I don't want to break it. Okay. So we have a knot here. This knot and both these two little legs are going to go down here. Is there a knot on the top? There's definitely knots on the bottom. Oh, see, that seems fine. And I'm just going to tie 2 overhand knots. So 1 and 2. I'm probably not putting near as many knots as there was in there because I believe that was a little excessive. Then I'm going to go back up. This is where I locked the wheel in there because I knew it was going to move it a lot. Through this hole at the bottom. 1 end and 2 ends. And here I am going to make a bow. You know, the other one had tons of knots and then a bow. I'm just gonna make a bow. You know what, that works here. Okay. Let's do the second one. Through center. Nice overhand knot. Legs through. 2 overhand knots. It just cinches it right up. And I think giving them a little bit of polish was good. Move that out of the way. Alrighty, so let's check it out. There. That's really smooth. That's really smooth and pretty. And look, it just keeps going. Oh well. I'm gonna put one of these on it. Okay. Okay, let's bring you back out so we can put the rest of this thing together. This is so exciting. I'm just gonna tilt this a little bit. You get a better view. Yes. Okay. So I have the standard flyer in here, or the standard flyer parts, the front post. All right. I'm gonna actually set this up. I'll do the rest later, but if you don't know how to do this, let's just do this. Okay. So this is a long piece of yarn, so I would say it's 2 yards, roughly 2 yards, folded in half, knotted on one end. Okay, you take the loop end, put it around, loop through, right? And then you go around again, and then back through the same loop. So you loosen it up, open it up, go back around, back through the same loop. And then after you push it to the end and tighten it down, it holds so you can spin. There. So, yeah. Like, what do I want to, I have no idea what I'm spinning next, so we're just going to set it up. Through there. Oh, everything just feels so much more secure. So this is all ready. There's cat hair on me. Kitty has not been doing well, so there's more cat on hair on me than normal because it's like, pick the kitty up and put her in the chair because she can't jump onto the chair. It's very sad. Cat that can't jump onto a chair. Well, shoot, we're ready for the final reveal. Let's do this. I failed to have a good background. There she is in all her shiny glory. Put her last little piece on. And here's all her stuff that's left on the table. Oh, the table, go over here. There you are. The jumbo flyer. 4 extra spools of the Lazy Kate. The Nitty Naughty. And this piece goes with the jumbo flyer. Oh, the leather. Oh my God, I just can't get over how pretty the leather is. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, let's check her out. You see over my shoulder? You adjusted you. Okay, my friend, you're over my shoulder. Alrighty. Let's see. She's so quiet now. Alrighty, here's what my takeaways are from doing this beautiful project. I know I can make my own beeswax polish, as I showed you in the beginning of the film. Super easy, as long as you have a couple waste jars, it's all good. And I have plenty to redo this wheel, probably 20 more times. But I'll probably like butter down the leather seats in my car. It'll be fine. But you can use the beeswax polish on so many items. So I'm really happy because you can use it on metal, wood, leather. Let me know what else you can use it on. I know it works well on those. And taking apart the wheel and cleaning it got rid of like a decade's worth of gunk, and she works so much smoother now. And actually going through this process, I know all the parts of my wheel because I didn't know this little pin was down here. I just thought this was really hard to use. I thought it was just stuck up, and it kind of was. There's a lot of grime inside these wooden screws. But now I know I can take it apart, I can put it back together. If I need to move, I can almost flat pack it. So I'm really happy about that. So in the comments below, let me know, do you have a Kromski? Were you just interested in the process? Are you thinking about buying a Kromski? Because the care I did to this wheel, you can do with any of their wheels depending on how they're finished, because they come in several different finishes. This one I got, the person I bought it from said they got it naked and they finished it themselves. So I knew it had a beeswax finish on it. So putting beeswax back on top to moisturize the wheel and clean the wheel, I knew wasn't a problem. The person I got from, it was a Craigslist listing, so random person in another city. But evidently they loved Kromski because there's a lot of pieces here. And I paid a third what you would as far as what the store prices are now. So very thankful to them. Very happy I have this wheel. And now I know every inch of it. I know it'll be in this household for a lot longer. So thank you all. Happy knitting, happy crocheting, happy spinning, and happy all the fiber prep. Goodbye, fiber friends.